Is this a take?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, you wanna hit this?
Okay.
Had a long day, this is exactly what I just needed. I'm smoking, my eyes are bleeding, my appetite is depleted, so I sit and write the meanest shit you ever heard. Now I'm burning like 3rd degrees, every verse is a surgery. Not an earthling, but certainly I'm a curse that occurred to me. I'm a burden, no person sees all the shit I'm observing. G gets a permanent entity, every word I'm appending me. Chop them up in the blender, breathe, come on time, and you're telling me that the total developing in your skull it's enveloping maybe.
Hello and welcome to MoReece J TV, and welcome to episode 3 of What's New Lyrical Assassins. Episode 3, man, and we've got quite a lot today. You know, I'm trying not to put too many on, but there's been quite a lot dropped, too many that I can't ignore, and obviously I've even already got some penciled in for episode 4. So there's a lot dropping, so I've put in quite a few extras in today. I'll try not to make the video too long. I know people don't like to sit there for too long, so I won't rattle on too much. So we're going to be looking at some of what's new. Most of what we'll be showing today is all pretty much new, give or take. I think 1 or 2, and maybe 1 or 2 that's not that new, that I just wanted to get up because I want everybody in the Lyrical Assassins movement to get a chance to have their stuff showcased on this new show. And then as time goes on and everyone's had a chance, we'll focus solely on the new. So we're going to start off with this one from Biscuit. Now again, this is not really new from Biscuit, but it's fairly new in the terms that he dropped it maybe 2 months ago, maybe a month, 2 months ago. And this is quite an important track, and I wanted to get Biscuit on because Biscuit is an awesome guy, he's an awesome artist, he's progressed massively, he does some awesome reactions as well, really down to earth, really good rap artist, somebody I think we need to watch because I've got a feeling he's going to come up very quickly. He's got that nice unique style, and he's a storyteller. Now this one is called Close to Home. Now I know that this is a sensitive track. This is basically dedicated to his mum, and his mum sadly passed from cancer. I'm not sure when or how recent. Biscuit will be able to tell you that, but the track is really deep and emotional. Let's check it out.
Aiming close to home in about 5 years. Since my mama passed, I've been holding back tears. Every time I pray, it's her voice that I hear. Every day I'm sad she won't see my career now. I just keep it moving, I'm just doing what I can now. Nut up or shut up, I guess that's the plan now. Cancer took her life, so I guess he had it planned out. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? How was that the plan? How my mama had a good soul, I know she ain't deserve it, but who am I to question you though? You're the Holy Spirit. I trust what you do and hate it, love it or fear it. Got good faith in God, I just really don't.
So as you can see, well guys, that Biscuit really got into, you know, his emotional side and really put himself out there on this one. And you know, this track really had me in my feels. I mean, I haven't lost my mum, but I was very close to my grandfather, and it sort of brought some of those emotions to me when I heard the track. So Biscuit, shout out to you, and your mum would definitely be very proud of you for what you're doing, my man, so shout out to you. Now this next one is Angry Orphan. Now Angry Orphan had a little quiet period, he's been doing his own thing, and recently he just came back like forced. The guy dropped like an EP in a day. I ain't even kidding you. He dropped around, I think it was like 3 tracks. I think it was either 2. I know there was a remix. He dropped a What's Poppin' remix, and he dropped about 2 or 3 tracks. I'm sure it was around 2 or 3. I just remember when I was doing the repost, it was like Angry Orphan. What the hell is this guy doing? One of the ones that he dropped, I think is the most recent one he dropped, the final one that he dropped, and is my personal favourite, which is Guillotine. Let's check it out.
It goes, ready, set, sharp in the guillotine. We got punks way left of the way to be, and the cheap price checks so they cause the scene. We tend to beast like that to control the schemes, but the truth is we're too scared of the movement. 2 right pairs with too much bruises. Who's out there preparing dudes? It's who cares, we're way too stupid. A shine in the eye of the masses, 2 white lines that none shall pass. Gifts hung from trees, they left unwrapped. The plastic deco, landfill mask. Update now for the real truth. Pick new brains so they know how to steer you. On Mark Graves so the lights in the rear view. What's his name is a loss, how dare you? Accurate version of fictional science.
See, the thing with Angry Orphan, the guy is a lyrical genius and he puts absolutely everything into his pen, and he never fails to deliver such great music like this track here, Guillotine. Definitely go check out Angry Orphan. He's one of the most slept on artists on the platform without a doubt, and I highly recommend it. So please head to the link in the description where all of the guys that will be showcased today will be listed. You can click on the link and go check out their platforms. Go check them out, guys. So next we've got Playboy The Beast. Now Playboy The Beast is dope, man. I was introduced to Playboy The Beast via T-Rev. T-Rev introduced me to Playboy The Beast. You know, I've been listening to a lot of his music ever since. I really like his style. He's got that great chopper style to his rhyming style. He can be aggressive. He can be down to earth. He's very versatile, very clever, and he makes the most fire-ass videos like this one right here that he's done to this track called Never Back Down. And Never Back Down is an awesome track. It's basically about, like, don't let, you know, the downsides to whatever you're doing in your life, whatever the downsides are, don't ever back down. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be times where you've just not got the energy anymore. I've had it recently. That's why I'm late doing things lately. I've been all sorts of crap going on. But never back down. And this is the message in this track. Let's check it out.
Tell you what you can't be. Gotta keep a small circle, try to keep it hater free. Negativity's contagious, keep that shit away from me. A trellis hating ass sucker, that's some shit I'll never be. Time is money, little buddy, wanna feature, pay the fee. Be yourself and try to beat these junkies, you see I'm not cheap. Try to be something you not, bro, you ain't got a lot of kick it. Be yourself and fuck everybody else who ain't rockin' with it. Yeah, that pros plot and strategize, then go out and get it. Little fellas used to tell us, little fellas got the limit. I can't even take no else.
See, you can. His videos are on point. I believe those are his kids there. I don't know that for 100%, but I'm guessing because I do follow him on IG. He posts a lot of personal videos, you know, with his training and his family, and you know, he's a very real guy. Very real guy. I definitely advise you go follow him on Facebook, because some of the things he posts on Facebook are hilarious. He is no stranger to being kicked off on Facebook all the time, but he's humorous. He's a humorous guy, and I definitely recommend his music, so go check him out. Next up, we've got 100 Koofis. Now, I believe we all know 100 Koofis now. If you don't, then you need to come out from under that rock. 100 Koofis is an extremely popular artist on the platform, and he's a force to be reckoned with. Lyrically, his style, he's almost like he's brought the new school, brought the old school, sorry, into the new school. He's at that perfect age as well, where he's obviously grown up with the old school, but he understands the new school, and he's able to deliver some of the most fire content, especially like this one here called Pain Music. This is a dope video as well. I really recommend you check it out, but this one is real to the bone. Let's check it out.
I got a call from my young and he sounded a little stressed. He told me for the past few weeks he been depressed. He said he really need to get some shit off of his chest. He told me that he loved me and really wished me the best. I told him don't be talking like that, nigga, you blessed. Just come to the crib for a couple days and rest. He said he ain't gonna rest until them niggas taste death. He ain't slept in a week, he lay in bed with his tech. Man, you only 25, you ain't got nothing to prove. He said, dead or alive, he ain't got nothing to lose. There's rules to this game, but it changed over time. Just imagine where it be if we ain't.
So you can see 100 Koofis never ever fails to get into his real bag. He always gives you real lyrics, you know, lyrics that you can resonate with, you can understand, you can feel. You know, he's a storyteller. You know, his rhyming ability and his delivery just brings the whole entire track to life. So this is why I highly recommend 100 Koofis, which most of you already know. I don't need to recommend him because you already know that 100 Koofis is just an amazing artist. Go check him out. And now we've also got Jackson. Now Jackson had a little break, you know, doing his thing. You know, everybody has those times where you need to focus on your life, and put the pen down for a moment, or whatever it is that you do. Sometimes you have to take a break from that, deal with real life, and then come back, and sometimes that's a good thing. And Jackson's recently come back from his short period break, and he's come back with a track that he did with Postcard, which PFB, who is now Postcard, King Blitz, and Dizzy 8. Now I believe Dizzy 8 is on the hook, doing it's kind of a hook. It's you'll see what I mean when you hear it, when you see the clip that I show you. Jackson's come back. He's come back real fire. The beat to this, everything about this track I really liked. And this one is called Mind of a Hustler. Let's check it out.
I got the mind of a hustler, the heart of a king. I can take over the world cause I painted the scene. Used to ruin things, now I'm doing things that I never dreamed. Signatures and autograph, mint condition, shit is clean. My body wants sleep, my mind wants green. My pockets getting fat, my circle's getting lean. It's not a
working OT, I'm on my grind, hating on the boy, don't have time for it. Whole team ball like Lonzo. I gotta hustle, gotta get inside.
I've been working OT since the genesis, selling on my sound like it was medicine, yeah. Trumping all that cause I need some presidents, turning every hater to a skeleton, yeah. I could sell some water to a lake.
You know about it, I've been grinding, trying to make all this mileage, hustle driving, getting on about it, phone on silent, don't got time and rapping fire, need a hydrant, shit is just common knowledge, don't make no doubt about it, for I rewrite it, work hard and I was smarter, really trying to outdo Blitz, put me on that list, while I sit like it's no bother, these niggas be J's but no Carter, just telling the truth, running these.
Yeah, see, Jackson, the one thing about Jackson, and I actually mentioned this to a reactor I was talking to earlier on today, is Jackson, he's very good at picking out his beats. He's getting a lot more artistic with his wordplay. He collabs with the right people. He sounds good with them. He knows how to put together a good hook. Jackson is a very musical guy, and he definitely knows what he's doing. He's come a long way in a very short space of time. I've got mad love for Jackson, and he's an awesome guy, so go check him out. Again, everybody that we're showing today, links to their channels will be in the description, so go check out all of their content and let them know that we sent you, and let them know what you think of their track. And be honest, they love the constructive criticism and they want their fan bases to grow. So go check them out. You might find that you like all of their stuff, or you like a lot of their stuff. You know, go check it out. So we're going to be checking out Alan Wayne. Now this isn't really new. This has been out a few months now. Alan Wayne dropped an album called The Demonstration Part 2, which is the follow-up obviously to Demonstration the Part 1. And one of the first track that he dropped, and the music video that he dropped from this album, was called Pitch Black. Now this track is flames, absolute flames. And if you haven't checked it out, just take a little peek at this.
It's on, then it's on, what say you? I say if you wanna play, we slay you. You corny ass niggas better play cool, for them things spray through your day, woo. I'm Alan Wayne the Prodigy and I'm major, and nope, I ain't on a major label. I got big homies that been there and done that with war stories about the shady way that they pay you. So I'ma need mine in a lump sum. There's plenty of paper out there and I want some. On the real, it was supposed to be a bunch of us niggas, but I had to get up and get it on my lonesome. I'm tired of written shit, I'm trying to own something. I tried to tell these motherfuckers that I was on to something. I be trying to tell them that you killed it with my phone.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Alan Wayne is flames, and the whole album is like that. And Alan Wayne, thank you very much. He gave a lot of people, in fact, he gave a lot of people recognition and shouts on the track. And you know, he shows mad love. He's a very respectful guy. He's a real one, a real nice dude. And make sure you go check out alanwaynesworld.com, which is the place you want to go to get the copy of this album, the Demonstration 2. This album I highly recommend. alanwaynesworld.com. Go check him out. Go give him a sub on YouTube as well. So up next we've got Ace Hardy. Now Ace Hardy, I came across Ace Hardy. It was actually my wife who came across him. Someone mentioned him or something like that. My wife checked him out. She said, I think you'll like him. And then I did a reaction called to his track called Stuck in a Matrix, and it's one of my biggest viewed reactions that I've ever done. So, you know, I took a big, you know, I had to dip into this guy because not only did the track really have me engaged, I mean, the reaction took me 25 minutes to break it down, and it was a real well constructed track. I ended up doing another reaction to him called Catch 'Em All, and he's recently dropped a track called Your Life Matters. And it's definitely one to check out. It's all about, you know, the thing with Ace Hardy, he's like a teacher. He is a very teacher. He's got a lot of wisdom. He's a very smart guy, and he's basically telling you, you know, to love yourself, you know, to take care of yourself and look within yourself, who you are and who you want to be. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you that we all have dreams and goals we want to accomplish, but yo, just listen to this, cause you know sometimes life doesn't give us the opportunity to astonish our loved ones, so we get toxic and bluff some. Yo, over 250,000 of people come in this world and lead this world on a daily, and they all want to do greatly. They tell you that you can't, just know that you can, because you destined for greatness. None of us will leave this world nameless, we'll win. Don't let words discourage you from being happy, that comes from within. We carry what our parents buried under our skin. A world of many men, while no man is perfect. They tell you one thing and do another. You heard this, you
see, Ace Hardy is very different to a lot of people on the platform. He's got his own style. You know, he's very artistic with his words. He knows how to put his message out there. Some of those messages are quite hidden. You have to look for them, and a lot of the messages are very apparent. But I highly recommend go check him out. He's got an awesome catalogue on Spotify and all of that. Go check him out and check out his YouTube link in the description. So, another guy that we've got up is Skitso Frenic. Now, he took a little break as well. And Skitso Frenic is a very bubbly character, very open, very real, very honest. You know, you can when it comes to Skitso Frenic, you know, there's no secrets. He's as real as they get. And one of the tracks that I did a reaction to a few months back now was 2 Chainz Flow. That had me hooked on Skitso Frenic. I had to check him out immediately after that. We've been supporting his music straight after that reaction. I came across him via Hybrid. Shout out to Hybrid. If you guys need any videos done, hit up Hybrid. He'll give you a good price. And yeah, he's an awesome video guy. But Skitso Frenic has recently dropped a track called Sharpie. Now Sharpie, Skitso Frenic has got some insane flows in his lyrics, like cut through you like a knife. And you really need to check this guy out. Listen to this.
Bitches be thinking they flying and fuck up the high. That shit is turbulence. Cup full of nothing but bubbly. Feel like I'm sipping a liquid detergent lit. Either Robert Borden or the Benjamin. We was riding by the Boyd and robbing all the businesses. Turning ATM to NGM. Copyright claim, counterfeit, art infringement. Coolie, yeah, aren't you Indian? Bad bitch, Argentinian. Heartbeat like concrete. Do not take me for granted. She a thought I ain't had in years. Think about it, that's a bad idea. Ass appears in my rearview mirror. Reflect closer.
You see what I mean? Like Skitso Frenic, the talent is just amazingly on fire, and he's a very interesting guy. He's on Instagram a lot, occasionally, and you see him on Twitter a lot as well. You can go add him on Instagram and Twitter, and you can go sub up his YouTube, which I've displayed in the description below, so go check that out. And Rev has, as you know, Rev only, Rev official Rev, however you want to call him, the S movement. Rev did a track not long ago called Fallen, which was an awesome track, but he's recently did a remix of his track Fallen with a guy called MK47. Now, I don't know too much about MK47, but I have reacted to MK47 before when he was featured on a track with... what was her name? Sky Daddy, and a very artistic, you know, very great rapper, very talented, very artistic. So let's check him out. He obviously did the remix with Rev to the track Fallen, and let's have a little look.
I don't mean to vent to you, but it's cold down here and I've been missing you. I wonder what I meant to you. You told me not to die, so I live for you. Remember what I did for you. All the money that I spent don't mean a cent to you. Damn, all the bottles that I drink now. God is calling and he's telling me to pour the fucking drink out. Life is better when you answer the phone. Now you answer and you're telling me to leave you alone. I guess it's better that I left you at home. Better yet, I never call you when I...
We've been through shit in our life, so let's get together. Honestly, we don't think we can do better, and it's kinda hot, I'ma take off my sweater, thinking about whether or not I should let her into my life, even though I just met her. Cause there's something about her that is special, especially
Rev, I really love Rev's style. He's a very great rap artist. He's a very good storyteller. He's got a lot of emotion in his tracks. He always picks out very unique beats, and the beats almost, he makes them his own. He really does make the beat his own. And MK47 went absolutely fire on this track. They definitely sound good together. I'd love to hear these guys collab a bit more. I'm sure you guys would too. Make sure if you want to go check out more from these guys, I'll leave the description. Link to their YouTubes in the description to go check them out. Right, now next on the list we have 10K and Mssiah. Now they both just dropped a track called Curvy, and the reactions to this track have been amazing because the beat is just on fire. And 10K, you know, his style is almost as if he's bringing the original UK style into the realm of modern day hip hop, and it works amazingly well. He really has figured out how to mesh those two together really well, and he's starting to find his sort of where he is on there, you know, what he can deliver that's different. 10K is different to everybody on the platform, that's 100%. You know, he's very different to everybody on the platform, and he takes a lot of inspiration from some of the goats in the UK, and that definitely shows in his work. And Mssiah is an absolute lyrical genius. The guy's pen is so powerful, and it's been slept on tremendously, I think. But I mean, since I've come across Mssiah, I haven't heard anything bad from the guy at all. Mssiah really does know what he's doing when he puts the pen to the pad, and he can spit it, and his flows are awesome, his delivery is fantastic. And let's have a little look at this track called Curvy.
So babes, let's skip the chit chat. Why don't you send me some clips on Snapchat? If I like what I see, I might even send a pic of my dick back. I wasn't ready for what she sent back. She got me begging her to let me hit that. She digging me because of my sick rats, but people look at those gonna see a mismatch. 6 to a 10 to 10 to a 6. She looking for the best, I said save your list. I got what you need if you're a bad bitch, and if you need coin then better know I'm rich.
Do your due diligence when my brother's coming true, becoming true militant. Like my girl bad, never whack it if she innocent. Man ain't stressing about the come up, cause the come up imminent. Woo! Baby girl, you got a big back. I don't rate your Air Force, but trust a brother, dig that. Said you want a twerk, shake it while a brother hit that. Back so fat, when I hit where it hit back. Love her eyes when she stop and tell her look at me. Man wanna scrap, scissor kick him like I'm Booker T. Might tie her to the table, pull out, make a cup of tea. Nah, I'm joking, what the fuck, do you think I'm a Muppet G?
It's a great track, and you will find 10K does have a lot of tracks that revolve around women. He loves his women, and why wouldn't he? He's a young guy, and you know, he's doing really well for himself. He's got a great character. He's a good-looking guy, and obviously, you know, the girl he wants, she needs to be curvy. So, right, next up we've got Sweetddy, My One and Only. Now this is not a hip hop track, this is a little bit different, but I wanted to add this because this track really stood out to me. Now Sweetddy, as you know, is T-Rev's father. We showcased him on episode 1 with I believe we showcased 2 tracks. He did I believe it was The War, and also we showed a clip of the track that he did with a guy called Big Daddy, which is called Can't Fuck With Us. And Sweetdaddy's very versatile. He can dip into many different styles and deliver different messages in each track that he does. And this one, when I listened to it, it sounded like he was speaking about his current better half. And it's an amazing message. It shows the strength of a man when he can make a song and declare his love for his woman, you know, in the eyes of the public. That's a very, very tough thing to do, and it takes a great artist with great confidence to be able to do that. So let's have a little look at this. This is called My One and Only by Sweetddy. Let's check it out.
I've been on this earth and been searching for a love that's so strong. Time's been lonely, time's been tough, and then you came
It's not hip hop, it's just a track I couldn't ignore. I had to put it up. And I do feel that sometimes it's good to dip into other genres. I've been doing this a lot lately. I mean, it wasn't until last year that I started listening to country, thanks to Upchurch. Having that versatility of mixing hip hop and country and rock and all that. I now listen to a lot of country tracks that I never used to listen to that much before. I never really listened to any country, and I wasn't really much of a rock fan unless it was really old school. But thanks to Upchurch, I've started listening to a lot more modern stuff. And Sweetddy is another one of those guys that can give you, a whole palette of tastes and of genres. So go check him out. His link will be in the description. And another one we've got is GKid. Now, we showcased GKid last week with his Whoa, the track called Whoa. And this week we're going to take a look at Rambo Flow. Now, this track is insane. It's almost as if he grabbed... I actually asked him what he did with this, and I think what he did is it was the Forgot About Dre blended with a beat by Project on the Beats. I think he blended a beat that was made by Project on the Beats, and he meshed that with a real doctored up version of Forgot About Dre, and then he just went fucking ham on it, like real ham on it. Check this out. This is Rambo Flow by GKid. Check it out.
So tell him man straight that enough's enough. If you man dislike the kid, you can suck my nuts. Took a break for a minute now, but to fuck it up, man. Even right till I'm out of paper, just to come and make them jump like double dutch and I'm on point like a calculator. Guess that's one way to sum it up. Man be sonning all these MCs like you got become RB, coming at your mother's cunt. These man are thinking it.
The dude is insane. He never lets you down on bars. He never lets you down on his flows. He's got great wordplay in there. The switch ups are insane, and that beat just sounded like I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this should sound awkward, but it doesn't. It just sounds insane, and it gets you going. It gets you hyped up, and I really love that from GKid. This one is making me excited about what GKid's going to be coming with this year, for the end of this year. Definitely exciting. And last but not least, do excuse me, I've been having so many problems lately, so if I'm a little bit shaky, it's because I've not been in great health. I won't go into it. But the last but not least, we have Karolina Boyz. Now, Karolina Boyz, they've been doing a lot of work lately. They've done a track coming that I pre-ordered actually called Murder from that has them with Karolina Boyz and Leroy Biggs, called Murder, which is up for pre-order. So go check that out. You can pre-order that from Google Play or wherever you prefer to pick up your pre-order your music. You can go check it out on there. It's called Murder, not with an ER, with an A, M-U-R-D-A. And they recently just dropped a track called Call Me Up, which is basically about those women that are not happy with their man and they're looking to they just want someone to love them and treat them right. So he's basically saying, call me up, I'll be that guy. I'll be that guy that can show you the love that you deserve. So let's check this track out. It's called Call Me Up by Karolina Boyz.
There's 100 guys out there to treat you fair, so you gotta care, compliment your hair. If you wanna go, girl, just say where. Take you upstairs to inspect and repair. Give you tender love and care, put your legs in the air. Won't find another like me, so debonair. Have you stretched out on the couch like a lounge chair. Got you in my arms and I'ma keep you here. You can call me up anytime you like. If you're feeling down, he don't treat you right. You know my number, girl, don't be afraid to hear my phone. If it do you wrong, just leave it.
So as you can see, it's exactly what I just explained. And Karolina Boyz I really like. And the funny thing is, they've been going a while and I've heard them before, and then I didn't hear them. This was a long time ago. I listened to a lot of their stuff, and just randomly, and then I didn't listen to them again for a while. Can't remember what happened there. I think it might have been around the time that I sort of weren't listening to much music, and then their names come up, and I'm thinking, I know these guys. Karolina Boyz. I used to listen to these guys, so it's really cool to be able to obviously, you know, support their music, speak to them from time to time. You know, I've just pre-ordered the Murder track. I advise you pre-order it as well. Leroy Biggs is on there as well, so go check it out. They've got a lot going on in the works from what I know, and there's also a book as well. If you head onto our page or head onto their page, you'll see. I believe it was about 4 weeks ago that they was advertising the sale of a book, so go check that out as well. So guys, you've been watching What's Good. What's good? Listen to me now. What's New, Lyrical Assassins, episode 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, please go check out these artists. All of the links it will be in the description to these guys, so if there's anybody you like and you want to go and check out, just go hit the link in the description and it will take you straight there. And stay tuned for episode 4 coming next week, which I've already got some awesome tracks to show you guys that you guys really need to check out. Really have, and you're going to enjoy them. I know you will, and I hope you really enjoy these ones too. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.